I saw someone who looked like you today. For a second time stood still. My heart forgot the years between us, like somehow it always will. I kept walking, but the question followed me the whole way home. The same one I've been carrying ever since you've been gone. Will we smile? Will we talk? Will we pretend we never broke? What if we met again 10 years from tonight? Would your eyes still recognize me in a crowded city light? Will we laugh about the old days or leave them where they've been? I guess I'll never know. What if we met again? Maybe you'll be happy now, maybe I'd be too. Maybe we'd be different people than the ones we once knew. But sometimes I still wonder how life might have been if goodbye wasn't the last page of where we'd been. Will we stay? Will we go? Will we finally let each other know? What if we met again 10 years from tonight? Would your eyes still recognize me in a crowded city light? Will we laugh about the old days or leave them where they've been? I guess I'll never know. What if we met again? Some questions never leave us, no matter how we try. Some people become memories that never truly die. What if we met again somewhere down the road, when all the hurt is gone and we're finally older souls? Maybe we'd just smile, maybe we'd be friends, or maybe we'd remember why we fell in love back then. What if we met again? Maybe in another lifetime. I wish I could forget you. I tried deleting every picture, every message, every trace. I even stopped going to places where I might still see your face. But memories don't disappear just because you want them to. No matter how far I run, I keep running into you. And I hate how one small moment can bring everything back again, like the story never ended, like you're still here in my head. I wish I could forget you like you forgot me. I wish your name didn't echo through every memory. I wish I could move on like everybody says I should do, but every road leads back to you. I wish I could forget you. I hear our song in a coffee shop, and suddenly I'm not okay. One simple melody can pull me right back into yesterday. I smile when people ask me if I'm finally moving on, but some hearts take longer to accept somebody's gone. And every time I'm getting stronger, something pulls me back again, like your ghost still knows how to find me. I Because some people leave, but somehow stay with you. Still, I wish I could stop loving the version of you I knew. But tonight I still miss you. I wish I could forget you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday. If you ever come back, I tell my friends I'm doing better, and most days it's probably true. I've learned to live without your shadow. I've learned to make it through. But every now and then I wonder what I'd say if you appeared, standing at my doorstep. After all these years, would I close the door? Would I walk away? Or would my heart betray me like it always does? If you ever come back, if you ever change your mind, if you ever miss the life we had and leave the past behind, I don't know what I'd do, I don't know what I'd say, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't want you to stay. If you ever come back, sometimes I imagine seeing you in a crowded street somewhere. Would I keep on walking or stop and stare? Would we talk like strangers or pick up where we left off? Would all the hurt return or finally be enough? I've rehearsed this moment different ways, but reality never follows the plans we make. If you ever come back, if you ever change your mind, if you ever miss the life we had and leave the past behind, I don't know what I'd do, I don't know what I'd say, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't want you to stay. Maybe that's my weakness, maybe that's my truth. Some part of me still loves the memory of you. If you ever come back, don't expect things to be the same. Too much time has passed between us, too much hurt remains. But even after everything and all we've been through, part of me would still smile if I saw you. If you ever come back, maybe that's the problem. I'd still open that door. Where did you go? The coffee cup still sits there, just where you left it last. Funny how the smallest things can pull me to the past. The silence feels much louder than any words we spoke. Now all that's left between us are memories and ghosts. I keep looking for answers, but they never seem to show. And there's one question I can't let go. Where did you go when everything felt right? How did we become strangers overnight? Where did you go? Because I'm still here, standing in the wreckage of what we built for years. Where did you go? I replay every moment, searching for a sign, trying to find the second you started saying goodbye. Maybe I missed the warning, maybe I held too tight, maybe love was already leaving long before that night. I keep chasing old memories like they'll lead me back to you, but every road just ends with the truth. Where did you go when everything felt right? How did we become strangers overnight? Where did you go? Because I'm still here, standing in the wreckage of what we built for years. Where did you go? Where did you go? If I could ask one question, if I could hear one reply, I'd ask what happened to forever and why we had to die. Where did you go? Because I still don't know how somebody can be everything then suddenly let go. Where did you go? Because part of me still waits for the version of you that never walked away. Where did you go? Where did you go? And why didn't you take these memories too? You said forever. I remember sitting in your car, talking about our future in the dark. You held my hand and looked me in the eyes, said we'd make it through the hardest times. I believed every single word, never thought I'd watch it all burn. Now I'm standing where we used to be, wondering what forever means. Was it real when you said it? Did you mean it at all? Or was I the only one who believed in us? You said forever, you said you'd never leave, you said we'd always find our way, no matter what we'd see. Now forever feels so far away, and I'm left with memories. You said forever, but forever didn't mean me. Everybody tells me people change, that doesn't make the hurt go away. Because I still hear your voice sometimes, making promises that didn't survive. The hardest part is not the goodbye, it's knowing I believed every line. Was it real when you said it? Did you mean it back then? Or were we always headed for the end? And you said forever, moment. Maybe forever was a lie. Maybe forever only lasted until the day goodbye arrived. You said forever, and I still hear those words echoing through empty rooms long after you were gone. I wish I could forget them. I wish I could be free. You said forever, but forever didn't mean me. You said forever. I believed you. I still love you anyway. I stopped looking for your message. I stopped waiting by the phone. I learned how to fill the silence inside this empty home. Everybody says I'm stronger than I was a year ago, but there's one thing they don't know. Time can heal the broken pieces. Time can help the tears dry up, but some feelings never leave you, no matter how much time you've got. I still love you anyway, even though you walked away, even though we're strangers now, and nothing feels the same. I don't want you back, I don't need you to stay, but deep inside my heart, I still love you anyway. I've met people since you left me. I've smiled and I've moved on, but nobody's ever quite felt like where I belong. Maybe that's just part of healing. Maybe that's just how it goes when somebody leaves a mark upon your soul. And I know I should be over this, at least that's what they say. But feelings don't disappear just because we want them to. I still love you anyway, even though you walked away, even though we're strangers now, and nothing feels the same. I don't want you back, I don't need you to stay, but deep inside my heart, I still love you anyway. Maybe one day the memories will fade. Maybe one day your name won't hurt this way. But tonight, that's not true. I still love you anyway, even after all this pain, even after all the nights. I try to break these chains. I know life moves forward, and I know things change, but part of me still whispers, I still love you anyway. And maybe I always will. Finally stopped waiting. For the longest time I left the light on, like somehow you'd find your way back home. kept one part of my heart open for a future that would never come. I checked my phone 1,000 times, watched the door more than I'd admit, holding on to maybe, when maybe didn't exist. And every day I told myself tomorrow might be different, but tomorrow came and went just like you did. I finally stopped waiting for a call that never came, for a knock upon my door, for somebody who had changed. I finally stopped hoping for a story that was through, and somehow in that moment I started healing too. I finally stopped waiting for you. The strange thing about letting go is it doesn't happen all at once. It's 1,000 tiny choices to stop chasing what was lost. I still think about you sometimes, but not the way I used to do. You became a memory instead of a wound, and that's the closest thing to freedom I've felt in a long, long time. I finally stopped waiting for a call that never came, for a knock upon my door, for somebody who had changed. I finally stopped hoping for a story that was through, and somehow in that moment I started healing too. Maybe love isn't forgetting, maybe healing isn't moving on, maybe it's accepting that some chapters don't belong in the future anymore. I finally stopped waiting, and for the first time I can see the life that's still in front of me instead of what could never be. I finally stopped hoping, and though part of me feels blue, I'm finally learning how to live without you. Goodbye. For real this time. I still check my phone. I tell myself I'm doing better, that's what everybody hears. But every morning starts the same way, reaching for a hope that's disappeared. I know your name won't light the screen, I know you're probably moving on, but somehow I still find myself checking if you've called. And every notification makes my heart race for a second, then reality reminds me you're not coming back again. I still check my phone, even though you're gone, still hoping for a message, even though it's been so long. I know I should let go, I know I should move on, but every night before I sleep, I still check my phone. I scroll through conversations that I should have deleted months ago, reading words that meant forever from somebody I don't know. The memories are stubborn, they don't listen when I say goodbye. They keep your voice alive inside check my phone. Maybe one day I'll stop looking. Maybe one day I'll be free. But tonight your silence still has a hold on me. I still check my phone, even though I know the truth. A part of me keeps hoping there's still a part of you that misses what we had, that wants to come back home until the day finally arrives. I still check my phone. One last look before I go to sleep. Maybe tomorrow. The coffee's cold, the room is quiet. Your picture's still beside my bed. I tell myself that I'm alright now, but your name still lives inside my head. The days go by, I keep on moving. At least that's what I tell my friends. But every road I travel lately somehow always leads back there again. And I wonder if you miss me like I miss you tonight. Do you ever stop and think about what we left behind? I still think about you more than I want to. Every little memory still pulls me back to you. I try to let go, but my heart won't move on. You're gone from my life, but you're never really gone. I still think about you. I hear your voice in crowded places, see your face in strangers passing by. Some nights I swear I almost call you, then remember why we said goodbye. And I wonder if you miss me like I miss you tonight. Do you ever stop and think about what we left behind? I still think about you more than I want to. Every little memory still pulls me back to you. I try to let go, but my heart won't move on. You're gone from my life, but you're never really gone. Maybe healing takes longer than people say it should. Maybe some hearts keep loving even when they know they shouldn't. I still think about you even after all this time. You're a chapter I can't close, a story left behind. And if you ever wonder if I finally moved on, the truth is I still think about you. I saw your name today by accident, and everything came rushing back. The late night talks, the promises, the love we thought would always last. I try to tell myself I'm over you. I've said those words 1,000 times, but every memory still finds a way to bring your shadow you're feeling low? Do you ever stop and think about us? Or am I the only one who knows? Do you ever think about me when the world gets quiet at night? Do you ever hear our favorite song and remember what felt right? Do you ever miss the way we laughed, the dreams we used to chase? Or did you leave me in the past without a trace? Do you ever think about me like I still think about you? Sometimes I see your face in strangers passing by on crowded streets, and for a second my heart believes you're somehow walking back to me. I keep the photos that I should delete, the messages I should let go, but letting go was never easy when you were all I've ever known. And I wonder where you are tonight, if your heart ever feels the same. Do you ever whisper my name, or have you forgotten everything? Do you ever think about me when the world gets quiet at night? Do you ever hear our favorite song and remember what felt right? Do you ever miss the way we laughed, the dreams we used to chase? Or did you leave me in the past without a trace? Do you ever think about me like I still think about you? Maybe you found somebody new, maybe you're finally moving on, maybe the memories don't hurt you, maybe for you they're gone. But there's a part of me still hoping that somewhere deep inside, a piece of what we had together is still alive. Do you ever think about me, even just for a little while? Do you ever miss my voice, or remember how I smile? If your heart still remembers mine, if our story isn't through, then maybe somewhere tonight you're thinking about me too. Do you ever think about me?